The FIM-92 is a shoulder-fired heat-seeking surface-to-air missile, also known as a manned portable air defense system, MANPADS, that is designed primarily to engage low-flying targets, including fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and drones. In recent years, improved versions of the missile have been developed that offer improved capabilities against smaller unmanned aerial vehicles, which present a very real threat already and will only become more of a challenge to U.S. military operations as a whole as time goes on. The backblast from firing an FIM-92 is not insignificant, and at least in training, no other personnel beyond the two-person Stinger team are supposed to stand within 164 feet of the launcher when a missile is loosed. Marines, as well as U.S. Navy personnel, do routinely fire the weapons from the decks of larger ships. Still, even setting aside any potential safety concerns, one would have to wonder if the CRRC would provide a stable enough platform to effectively employ the weapon at all. At the same time, these rubber routes could still provide a valuable way to quickly deploy at least some level of point air defense capability, along with even very small Marine units during distributed operations. Even a light vehicle-mounted SHRAD system, such as the Humvee-mounted Avenger, or the vehicle-based counter-drone systems the Marines have been fielding in recent years, which are installed on 4x4 MRZR all-terrain vehicles or 4x4 Joint Light Tactical Vehicle trucks, would require heavy-lift helicopters or landing craft to get them from amphibious warfare ships to shore. Using CRRCs as a way to transport Stinger teams could also open up additional options for getting them to or from a beachhead that don't necessarily involve traditional amphibious warfare ships, which the Marine Corps is looking to reduce their reliance on in general. This month, before exercise Haganah Fury 21 took place, Force Recon Marines from IAIMEF conducted training involving CRRCs together with the U.S. Ohio, one of 4 Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines, or SSBNs, to have been converted to guided missile submarines, or SSGNs. The SSGNs are really highly specialized multi-mission boats with significant intelligence gathering and command and control capabilities, which you can read about in more detail in this past War Zone feature. Beyond point defense, Stinger teams moving around in CRRCs, which have a very low profile in the water and can be difficult to detect, especially at night, might also present a novel challenge to enemy forces. MANPADS broadly have proven to be particularly threatening to aircraft, especially helicopters, when they are taking off and landing. As such, the sudden appearance of Marines with these weapons at multiple locations around a hostile island outpost could very well disrupt aviation operations there, even for a short period of time. With this in mind, it's interesting to note that Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps actively trains to employ MANPADS from small watercraft, though nothing as small as a CRRC, as part of its broader small boat swarm capabilities. The Iranians have also reportedly attempted to engage American drones using this very low-tier maritime air defense arrangement, highlighting a real-world use case. It's also worth pointing out that, even before the Marine Corps announced their radical force structure redesign focused on expeditionary and distributed operations in a maritime environment, the service was already talking about future operations involving swarms of small boats. That's part of how you counter the peer threat. All-out asymmetric view. Now retired Marine Corps Major General David Kaufman, then the Navy's Director for Expeditionary Warfare, said in 2017. The Navy's decision regarding its patrol fleets, as the war zone has already explored in detail, is already curious given the capability gaps it would create. It would seem more so given that exercises like Haganah Fury 21 only underscore the importance of even smaller watercraft, in general, to future distributed maritime operations and their ability to support novel missions such as expeditionary air defense. There is certainly the potential now for the Marine Corps to step up and potentially expand its light watercraft capabilities, perhaps even acquiring some of the MANPADS that the Navy is now looking to get rid of. No matter what, as retired Marine Major General Kaufman said was likely to be the case 4 years ago. The Marine Corps' existing itty-bitty boats already look set to be an important part of its future warfighting concepts.